ARK players, it's the start of a brand new week, and it is only 1.5 weeks to go until the launch of ARK Aberration Ascended, and also potentially, as the current release date is set for, the Unreal Engine 5.4 upgrade. This is going to be such a massive day for ARK. I really can't wait for it. This Aberration, as I've said in many of my videos, has been my favorite map of all time, and I really just can't wait to dive into it. Today, to start off the week for you guys, I've got some really cool new information that obviously the other day we talked about the announcement of the new Survivor Mate, which is the new robot, automaton, which we're going to be getting. We've also got some extra details from Dolly, who works at Wildcard, on what else this thing is going to be able to do. Also, we have some other information which the community's been talking about it quite a lot, so it's going to be a mixture of your community news, so I hope you guys do enjoy. Make sure to smash that like button if you do enjoy, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's dive in to what's coming to the world of ARK. Now, you guys would have already known that we've read through this a couple of times. I will just quickly read through it again. If you do want to skip on and you already know this, feel free to, and we'll go into the dev stuff after this. But just to give you a little bit of a highlight if you haven't seen it, so they say, as the fateful day of September 4th draws near, heralding the arrival of Aberration Ascended and Bob's Tall Tales Steampunk Ascent, we find ourselves on the cusp of a monumental revelation. In the grand tradition of progress and invention, we present to you the artwork like a masterwork of unlike any other, and this is the ingenious automaton Survivor Mate. Now, the reason why they say this is on the cusp of a monumental revelation is because we've never seen anything like this in ARK before, and it was a massive feature within Power World, which is obviously now coming to ARK. So pretty much just a summary that they gave us is, behold a state-of-the-art automaton, a shining beacon of civilization in the lightless labyrinth depths, no common contrivance. Such an extraordinary marvel of modern innovation could only have sprung from the mind of an unparalleled genius. So stand aside and prepare to be astounded by the incomparable Survivor Mate. This ingenious automaton was fashioned to assist survivors of discerning taste. Do you find yourself overburdened with the complexities of day-to-day survival? Allow this marvel of mechanical engineering to attend to those unpleasant domestic chores for you. Whether it's repairing your structures, gathering useful resources, or sorting provisions, your indispensable clockwork companion will always perform its duties with impeccable precision and grace. So again, I cannot wait for this thing. It sounds amazing. I know there's been some people in the comments of my recent videos that, saying, like, I've actually been pretty positive on this, and I know some people have already commented saying, Loaded, do you work for Wildcard or something? What's happened? And it's like, guys, I'm actually generally think this is a great thing for the game. I know there's still people out there talking about pay to win, and I'm sure there is elements of that in it, but you know, I think pay to win for ARK is bad when it's a creature, right? I feel like when it's a creature, maybe like a fantastic tames one, I think that's a bit worrying because, you know, someone can have a creature to wipe out your base or something like that within, you know, depending on how OP it is. But when it's this, I get it. It benefits people that have Bob's Tall Tales and doesn't, because if someone doesn't have Bob's Tall Tales, they're gonna have to craft all of their own stuff. But if they do have Bob's Tall Tales, they will have this like Survivor Mate that will craft it for them. We don't know how fast it's gonna do it. By the looks of things, it might cook the metal in its stomach. I don't even know. It's got like an oven cooker type thing, so that's quite interesting. I wonder how many things it's gonna be able to do all at once. But also over on the Discord, guys, someone asked Dolly saying, will the robot be able to speak? Please say it will be able to speak. And Dolly responded saying, yes, it's very cool, to be honest. So what I'm getting the vibes from this robot is that you're going to have like, I'm guessing it's going to like, whenever you make one or craft one or however you get one through the Bob's Tall Tales, I guess it's going to work in a way that it's going to be like, hello, survivor, you know, like that type of thing. And it's going to be like, I am your survivor mate. What would you like me to do for you today type thing? And I'm really looking forward to that. And then there was also something else from someone saying, I'm very intrigued by the survivor mate. And Dolly said, he rattles and he steams. He has so much personality, he. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I really hope there's like a lot of stuff that he says. I feel like that's really gonna like brighten up the bases back at home, you know, like just having your little companion when you head back home with your tribe, and you can get your survivor mate to get to work for you. So yeah, really looking forward to this, guys. I think it's going to be such an awesome addition to the game. And yeah, I know in my first video I said I was worried about the idea of the pay to win side of things, but this is why I love my channel, right? Because whenever I say my opinions, I love seeing your guys' responses, and it, you know, it really changes my opinion sometimes. And when I see the overall view from the community of what they think about this, and from what I've seen, it seems really positive. And I can't wait to do like a little bit of a gameplay, trying out this new thing, which will be amazing. Now we're going to be talking a little bit about other stuff in the wider perspective of ARK Survival Ascended. So this one, first of all, is something we've talked about a lot in videos about the ARK Survival Ascended player count and how ARK Survival Evolved is doing very well. But what I've actually, Dolly's actually come back with some information, and I've actually mentioned this. Someone replied to me, so I've said that I think the reason ASA actually does pretty good is through console. And someone said to me in the comments saying, Dom, I don't understand how you believe that ASA is popular on console. More people prefer ARK Survival Evolved. And the difference is that people just don't on console. It's so different being a PC player and a console player if you're in the world of ARK, because if you're a console player, in the world of ASA, you've got mods, you've got premium mods, you've got everything you never had on the PC version, and the game looks better, and it actually sometimes can run better on the console than it can on the PC, which I know sounds crazy, but that is just the case. So the reason why so many players go back to Survival Evolved is because that you've got mods still in the Steam Workshop, you've got every single map, and people just enjoy it and can run it better. And now with the new optimization update, which is coming, I really hope this gives PC players more of a reason to move back from Survival Evolved to Survival Ascended. So this person goes on to say, who reacted with an X emoji to the ASE has more players message? It's just objectively true. I like ASA more since it runs far better than ASE on console, and plus I like the new content, except the Pyro main. Someone says, me, and yes, Steam only has more popular on ARK Survival Evolved, but as a whole with console, it also does not. This person also responded saying, that's only Steam, console has more ASA, and Reaper responded with, oh, ASA is 100% better for consoles. And then Dolly came in and just said, ASA is popular on consoles, and that is just the truth, really. I mean, they have the full stats. We don't have the full stats. They wouldn't be able to give us the full stats because Steam, if I'm correct, there is the only like kind of console. I know Steam's not a console, but it's the only one that actually gives us the stats on how many people are playing the game. Whereas Xbox and Sony don't disclose this information. Sometimes companies, I think, can choose to say, like, you know, they talk about sales and everything like that. But as for like live concurrent plays, it's something console doesn't do. And I really find that frustrating because do you guys remember if you ever played like the old Call of Duties when we were younger and stuff? And they used to have like 100 to 200,000 people are online, or 1 million players are online, or whatever. It's good when you can actually see. I know Fortnite does that too. I like kind of being able to know what's popular, what's going on in it. I think it'd be really cool. But then obviously some other stuff on from that. Someone went on to say it's confirmed that Bob's Tall Tales we already bought is for all 3 maps shown, right? I see Bob's Tall Tales 2 on that screenshot. They better be not trying to charge for each one. And Dolly goes on to say Bob's Tall Tales is a 3-chapter expansion pass. It includes Frontier Showdown, Scorched Earth, Steampunk Ascent, Aberration, and for Extinction is Wasteland War. So what's going to probably most likely 100% happen is it's going to work in a way very, very similar to how how Survival Evolved works. So we had to pay for the expansion pack on Survival Evolved to get Scorched Earth, Aberration, and Extinction. And then the Genesis expansion pass was released. So we got Genesis Part 1 and Genesis Part 2 as part of that. So that's what will be happening. So we'll have Bob's Tall Tales for these 3 maps. And then once these maps are released, they will announce the next expansion for the Genesis maps, which we don't know what they're called at the moment. We don't know anything like that. But for anyone worrying, you will not have to pay again for any of the Bobstall Tales content. Once you buy the whole expansion pass, that is everything covered until Genesis. And I think after that, this made me laugh. I had to add this in. Someone said, name leak, or did I miss? And Dolly said, you did give me a 1 second heart attack though, so thank you, lol. And obviously this person Dolly probably when she posted that, she was probably thinking like someone was like name leak, and she was like, have I just leaked something? Because you know, being in like a role for, you know, that's big in the public eye, you know, the scary thing about it is if you leak something, you know, you could get a huge warning at work, let alone like not even a warning. Like sometimes you could probably lose your job when it comes to something that big, because, you know, it's future company plans. So if Dolly was to accidentally say Genesis Part 1, it will be Genesis Ascend or whatever, you know, just something like that, you know, then you could get in some trouble. So that was quite a funny thing I wanted to add in at the end of the video. But guys, that is going to be your Monday video, you know, with all the news and what's going on in the world of ARK. But we've got a week and a half to go. It's going to be fun. It's very exciting. Aberration, please wildcard, do not delay the Unreal Engine 5.4 and FSR 3.1 upgrade. We all need this. It could be such a great day if this launches at the same time as Aberration. I'm planning on having a stay up all night day on that very soon. So if you guys did enjoy the video, feel free to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. See you guys then.